What's going on, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz. Hope everybody's having a good week. I know it's been a crazy week so far, and it's only been one day. So we're just going to jump right into it. I had probably an extremely successful weekend selling cards on eBay. I sold 20 something cards, like a crazy amount for what I'm used to, because I used to only sell primarily through Facebook. And graded cards don't sell that good on Facebook for whatever reason. It's the people in the Facebook groups are usually the collectors that are trying to profit, and the people on eBay are not. Um, that like a lot of people on eBay are collectors. They're just buying cards they want, and like I said, most of the people on eBay, there's a lot of scalpers on, or yeah, there's a lot of scalpers on Facebook. Um, and that was me originally. I was not a scalper, but I was on Facebook trying to make the most profit I could. So I wouldn't be buying a slab. A lot of times people didn't post slabs, but it was pretty interesting, the difference in sales I can get on eBay versus PayPal. Um, Finding it also a pain to sell through that whole process right now. Like I haven't listed something on Facebook in so long. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Um, Kind of miss it. Really good for selling raw cards. That's probably the place to go. But man, eBay is pretty awesome so far. Look, my total percentage loss is 12% in fees. Um, I listed all my cards at Buy It Nows, accidentally allowed offers on a few cards, and a lot of them have been selling for my actual Buy It Now prices, which a lot of these aren't listed on eBay except for my cards. Like the only comparables usually to most of these Expedition Reverse 9s are PSA slabs. So those are like the comps I'm working with on a bunch of my cards, and they're selling at Buy It Now prices. Um, Another amazing thing, like I predicted this. I looked up population is huge, huge. Population sells cards. I hate it when people say low pop, and I've heard it. I don't know. Everybody says it, but when somebody in their listing says low pop, and they don't even list the population, it's just they're trying to pull views. But when you actually have something low pop and you put the pop in there, like PWCC does a good job on that for some of their, usually it's like sub 10 when they include that note on their listings, the low pop listing. But let me tell you, like this card, this is non holographic Umbreon. This is a PSA 8. This is only a pop 4. There's 4 of these graded in an 8 in the world, and only a couple graded higher, I believe. Guess what this card would grade sell for? Let me know down in the comments right now, and I will tell you what this sold for. Guess right now. PSA 8, pop 4, literally 4 Umbreons. So if you want to be one of the guys owning one of the top graded one of these, there's 6 cards ish that you're gonna buy. And there was a bunch of these I got graded, and I was not too excited about it. But these are outselling my these. These are really low, pretty low pops too. And these are a lot more known. Like when I got this graded, I didn't know. This is the first time I had seen them. Like I haven't really seen 2001 Topps cards. Maybe that's why they are low pop. But I had bought a collection, and there was a bunch in there. They're mint. So I did have some success with Topps. Speaking of which, I have another PSA return with a handful of Topps cards. Couple PSA 10s. One of them's a pop 1. That's a sick card. I actually saw it. They sent the grades in the chat, so it was through a middleman, and I was pretty upset about it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you now. Sold this card for $125. Non-holographic Umbreon. Similar cards, a Suicune PSA 8, Pop 4, Pop 2, sold for like $80, non-holographic. Just cards that are probably in super bulk that people just aren't grading. So it's huge to know populations on cards. Like in my listings, I put Pop 4, too high, or something like that, the exact amount. And that helps sell cards for sure. And I got these graded because when I looked them up, like I have a handful of tops of these that are Pop 1, none higher. Handful of them. Like I'm the guy. If you want the highest graded one, you need to buy it from me. It's literally a Pop 1 of whatever card. It's like a Ho-Oh I got, and I just graded the big sellers. But it's crazy. Like if you find a Ho-Oh collector, he's gonna be like, "That's pretty sick that there's only one of those in the world, man. Let me get up on that." But that's why I listed it probably a little bit higher than the others. So keep that in mind. Population, rarity, actual rarity, conditional rarity sells your cards. Obviously, it's everyone knows what a junk slab is. Like if from far away, this is a junk slab, PSA 8, non-holographic tops. But when you get into the details, it's actually pretty rare. So what'll sell it. So eBay's been going swell. If you haven't already, even though it's kind of been a whole plug this whole time, it's my store is linked down below, and you should follow it because I still have a handful of cards to list on eBay. I got a box. Let me just show you what's going on. This isn't normally a selling channel, but this is my life, and I don't care. I have this box from CGC that I haven't even. I did a. I don't know. I did a opening or return, so you guys have seen these. So, but like first edition gem, random Articuno art that I really liked. So this is kind of a junk. Well, it's 8.5 because CGC only gives non-holo card surfaces of 8.5s. That's their only like why. Not a white nick on the corners. It's got 8.5 corners. This is just brutal. God, they pees me off. Another one. Never if you I'm telling you right now, if you ever tell me that you sent a non-holographic card to CGC, I will literally come to your house and slap the living daylights out of you. Do not send non-holographic cards to CGC, ever. This video is sponsored by CGC. It's Cracked Ice Umbreon. I thought it was pretty cool. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Theme deck. Same card. Theme deck. But yeah, so just miscellaneous stuff like that. Some Secret Wonders. Usually like an 8 is the lowest grade, and that's because they hate me. I'm usually pretty good at grading cards, which is like that PSA submission. It was all 10s and a few 9s. SGC submission was all 10s or 2 10s, 2 9.5s. Like I know what I'm doing, guys. Like what? 8.5, no whitening on the corners. 8 corners. We got an 8. Sexy little Togepi. Yeah, so these will probably get listed up. I got a friend coming this week to come list cards while I'm working. So I'm going to be like double dipping here. It's going to be nice having him. It's going to be real nice. But this is like a Charmeleon I've never really seen in my life, but it looked pretty sick, so I graded it. This is one of those most random lots of cards I've ever graded. Definitely. But yeah, cool stuff like these are like the only non-WotC cards that I'll have listed. I think I have 300 cards listed. They're all WotC. More to come. More to come. But I'm definitely looking forward to this PWCC auction this week. I'm going to be live streaming 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific is when it is. I will probably go live just before then. That's when the bidding goes to, so I'll probably go live maybe 9:30 p.m. my time, because that's when it goes. The extended bidding is 10 p.m. and then it shouldn't last much more than an hour, hour and a half after that. The way they do it, which is their extended bidding is the most respectable one. Golden's trash. So that's good. But I also probably wouldn't recommend you buy anything in this auction because they're basically scamming kids because they're not really saying that the buyer's premium's included. So hopefully they get that updated. Because if you go to click bid on a card that says the current bid's $310, add your maximum bid. So when you click the $400 button here, it doesn't really tell you the buyer's premium at all. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to click no, maybe not. I'm going to click bid now. I'm going to click 320 on this. Let me just see. Confirm. We'll automatically bid. Others up. Yeah, so I've been outbid. It still doesn't even say it. So I placed the whole bid, and it doesn't even show the actual buyer's premium included in the price. So just know when you're buying these cards, you're going to be paying 20% what the active bid is. It's kind of shady. They probably just don't know what the hell they're doing because this is their first weekly auction, which makes absolutely no sense. I guess it does because this is the first time they're including buyer's premium in a weekly or a monthly. They never did it. I believe the last premiere that just ended did include it though, and I thought it was definitely a lot more clear. Why it's on a different system, I don't know. Very strange. But Heritage has always done Heritage is like always done an exceptional job. I love watching those weekly auctions. Speaking of Heritage and Certified Link, there are some bangers coming up tomorrow, Tuesday, or today, Tuesday, and they have their weekly auction for video games and trading cards. Definitely go check out Get the Greg Games. He goes live every Tuesday. But man, they got a lot of spicy trading card stuff up on their block. It's like 50% video games, 50% trading cards now. Which I love it personally. I wish trading cards had their own block. We'll see how that goes. Only 80 cards versus PWCC's 1200, but it is what it is. Also, another auction, huge auction ending at the end of this month, I believe, is Certified Link. There is like 800, probably almost tons, over 500, I'd say. Collectibles, mainly video games. So I'd probably say 75-80% of those are video games or consoles. But a huge auction ending at the end of the month. There is actually some Pokemon listings in there as well, so those are some sleepers because it's not a big Pokemon selling site. Definitely check that out. So yeah, that's it. Instagram, eBay, website, everything's down there. TikTok, I'm on TikTok, y'all. I've been on TikTok that was my first video streaming app. I never was on YouTube. I was on TikTok first. And there's some gold on there that you won't find on YouTube because I'll never make shorts in my life because I'm not a big shorts guy. They made me unsubscribe from Gary V because it was clogging up my feed, I'd call it. So it is what it is. Y'all have a good one.